Welcome back for another dose of science. I'm your host, Boston PhD, joined as always by Dr. Moon.
Bonjour.
We're here to rank and chat about and share final thoughts on Wildfrost. I almost said the name of the next game, which is Maze Mice.
Uh-huh.
Um, uh, we're here to talk about the previous game and not the next game. We're gonna cover our final thoughts here. We're gonna ask the big question every month, which is, are we gonna keep playing this game? And we're gonna add this game to the infallible list of the best roguelikes of all time. You can find that at weroguelikeit.com. Remember, roguelike does not have a dash in it. Don't you dare put it in there. It's all one word. And capitalize it. Put some respect on it. Anyways, Moon. So talk about our final thoughts for Wildfrost and answer the big question.
Well, I can't remember what I talked about last time
Mm-hmm.
because time is a causal nexus and I can't remember a thing.
Right.
Um, blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Animations are still great. The upgrade system is still great. The look and feel of the game is still spectacular.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, do those I keep wanting to call them Tinker cards because I just keep thinking about Hearthstone
Right.
and Wheel of Time at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But the clunker people are just so unbearably hard to play.
Clunk Masters. I just looked it up. Snow Dwellers, Shade Masters, Clunk Masters.
Okay,
Shade
yes,
Mancers.
those.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, those people are rough, we'll say.
It's it's a very it's a very technical deck. It feels like.
Yes, it feels like the pro deck.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
They're hard. They're
Yeah.
very difficult.
I like it, but
Um,
I don't know if I'll ever win a run with them.
I might try. I don't know. The game is fun. It's great. I don't know if I'll keep playing it once it's vanished off of um
Top five or
my
whatever.
my top five
Mm-hmm.
most recently played list. I think as soon as it's vanished at that point, I might never think of it again until I need to, grind out some achievements for some reason.
Right.
Um, but yeah, it's a solid game all around.
I think for
How about
me,
you?
I think for me, Wildfrost, it might be the first card, like deck building roguelike that I've really enjoyed. I think there have been some that we have played and liked or played and appreciated. I was trying to think of the game in this list here that we played and appreciated that we had the three main characters
Slay the
each.
Spire.
Well, Slay the Spire, I think we really respected, but I think that was maybe if Wildfrost is like the 101 class, I think Slay the Spire was like the 301 class, where it's like this is
Uh-huh.
you know how to play a deck builder, and you're looking for something that like Slay the Spire will teach you how to play it, but I think it sort of expects you to know like here's you know how to play one of these already. Griftlands
Uh-huh.
was the game I was thinking of. That deck builder where like I like this, but oh man, these runs are way too long to play. So I'm playing these
Yeah, because
for
it's a
multiple
full
weeks.
campaign, each character.
Yep. Yeah, like a roguelike deck building RPG thing. So like we have played plenty, and I'm sure there are more that I'm missing here in the list here, but I this one really clicked with me in a way that I think I was kind of surprised by, and I think the like we talked about, the music is fun. The style is really great. The character with all the cards, like you talked about it before, with the you defeat the boss card and the other cards like shuffle and run off of the field. Like all of that stuff helps a lot. But I think for me, having the deck be so restricted helps a
Mm-hmm.
lot. Like you can only have 3 helper cards, and if you pick up more, you
Yes.
got to make a choice. It has to be 3, and you can get rid of cards pretty easily. You can add cards pretty easily too. But like the game really does teach you that for a lot of this game and a lot of deck building roguelikes, less is going to be more when you find that kind of linchpin card. You're like, oh, okay, now
Mm-hmm.
I have this thing. I'm going to build this run around this card or this effect or this character or something like that. And I think this game,
Well, the charm that changes it completely too.
yeah, true. Charms, I think, are really great too, of being able to put like a small modify, some cases large modifiers on your individual cards and kind of choose it. I think that's really great. I think we saw something like that with Monster Train as well. I was gonna say Monster Train 2. That's a
Mm-hmm.
separate game we haven't gotten to yet. Um, but I think as we're going through these games on this show, I think you and I, who are people that haven't necessarily dipped our toe into too many of these games, I think we're really
Mm-hmm.
starting to get the gist of the kind of subgenre here, which is pretty exciting. Um,
Yeah.
that being said, will I keep playing it? Probably not, but no fault of the game itself. I just feel like if I'm going to keep playing it, I need to dedicate a lot to it because I think I want to see all the unlockables. I want to see all of the pets and the additional events and the extra cards and all the charms on the top. Like I want to see all of that stuff because so much of it genuinely does change your deck and does change your run. But I'm at the point
Mm-hmm.
now where I have to invest the time into doing that, which again isn't bad. It's just that's a choice that needs to be made of I'm going to play a lot of this versus I'm going to play a lot of something else. So, um,
Yes.
yeah. Okay, let's talk about some science here. We're going to start here. We discussed before the show, as always. We decided to start here at 25. 25 here. We're going to do down here. Is Wildfrost better than Halls of Torment? Halls of Torment.
I think I prefer it to it, but that's also me saying that with zero inclination for the Diablo style
Sure.
things.
Halls of Torment is really great, and I am still really looking forward to it coming out on consoles so I can have a bit more of an accessible place to play it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I will admit, there's a partial love of Halls of Torment of me spending a ton of time playing Diablo 1 and 2 as when I was younger. Um, and I think like the square grid and all that stuff in Halls of Torment is really good. I agree. I prefer Wildfrost over it. But Halls of
Yeah.
Torment is really good, but Wildfrost is really good. Um, is Wildfrost better than Returnal?
I think I prefer Wildfrost.
I mean, you could finish Wildfrost, which is great, versus
Yeah.
Returnal.
I mean you're not wrong there.
Returnal is impossibly hard. Uh, thankfully, Returnal, like, once you kind of get over the hump, that whole game gets a lot easier, but that hump is really, really big. Um,
Yup.
I would put it over Returnal as well. Is Wildfrost better than Loop Hero? Technically another deck
Similar
builder?
game, kind of.
Sort of. I mean, I guess it is a deck builder. I just never think of it of like, oh, I'm building a deck and I'm going to play my deck. It's like, no, I'm going to build the world. No big deal. Doing it with cards? Yeah, sure. Deck builder, sure. I I think Wildfrost for me goes over Loop Hero. I
Mm-hmm.
think both of them have such strong styles to them. Like they really nailed their individual styles. And Loop Hero has actually, I guess they both have kind of town building things at the same time too. Are these just the same game? Um, I think there's something about Wildfrost that I prefer over Loop Hero, and trying not to. I'm trying not to hold Loop Hero's end game. It's considerably grindy end game against it, because I haven't
Yeah,
gotten to.
I'm thinking about that achievement and being like, mm,
Well, I haven't gotten to the end of. I haven't gotten to like the same level of Wildfrost's end game, so I'm not sure if
mm.
one of those is just like win 200 games. It's just like, oh my god, what? No, what? What? So I'm trying not to hold that against it, but I think I prefer Wildfrost over Loop Hero personally.
Yeah, I could get behind that.
Is Wildfrost better than Genesis Alpha 1? Uh,
The hopes and dreams of Genesis Alpha 1, I think, is better than Wildfrost.
mhm,
But the problem is that's the hopes and dreams of Genesis Alpha 1.
right. It's a small, passionate team that made Genesis Alpha 1.
Uh-huh.
Trying to see if that team ever made anything. Radiation Blue as their only game. Okay. Fair enough. um I love Genesis Alpha 1. I will fight for that game any day, but I think Wildfrost is,
Wildfrost is probably a better game.
yeah, and I think it's like more accessible. It's kind of a more friendly package. At least to kind
Uh-huh.
of get into. Genesis Alpha 1 can kind of push back on you for a little bit of time until, as we saw, if anyone hasn't listened to those episodes, you should go listen to those episodes in order for it to click for Moon and I in the same place on different weeks. For us to be like,
Yep.
oh, Genesis Alpha 1, this
Uh-huh.
game's incredible.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, is Wildfrost better than Enter the Gungeon? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Enter the Gungeon is, at the beginning, is so hard. And the game's
Dude,
impossibly
throughout
big.
is so hard. Not just at the beginning. Don't even come at me with the at the beginning.
That's fair. It is. It's a very challenging game. I think
It's
that's,
like Isaac and Nuclear Throne levels of hard.
and I think that's one of the reasons why I like Wildfrost is whenever I look at a game that has that kind of now standard like FTL style map to it, where you're choosing pathways, for shops and stuff. I'm always worried of like,
Hmm.
oh god, all of these games are so difficult. Um, but I think going into Wildfrost, uh, it, especially after me being like battered and bruised by Shogun Showdown, the show, um,
The show. Uh-huh.
I think going into Wildfrost, I was like, oh my god, it's another one of these gonna kick my teeth in. But I think Wildfrost's strength is it starts off really accessible and really approachable,
Hmm.
and then can proceeds to kick your teeth in later. Um,
Yeah, and I don't even think it's ever that difficult. Like for me personally, like
right,
some of the it's that classic thing with this type of game where it's like, oh, this fight went poorly because I made stupid decisions.
right, or like my
I
deck
didn't.
never came together, and like that's just the
Yes.
luck of the draw. Yeah,
Draw cards.
yeah, get it. All right, I'll
Yeah,
put Wildfrost over Enter the Gungeon. Oh, here we
yeah.
go. Head to head, is Wildfrost better than Monster Train?
I prefer Wildfrost to Monster Train. I know that might be blasphemy to all of you card-loving freaks out there.
Complimentary, of course.
Yes,
Yeah,
complimentary.
card
There's
sickos.
a t-shirt idea for you, Boston.
That's
You
right.
card-loving freaks. Open brackets, complimentary,
That's
close
right.
brackets.
I'm with you as well. I think I prefer Monster Train is really good, and takes an interesting approach to the kind of deck building thing, where for both of them you're
It's like the upwards floors thing, and it's the
right.
engine that's the thing, nothing else.
Yeah, and like in Wildfrost, you're defending your kind of hero card as opposed to defending the heart of your engine. But for me, I think Wildfrost came together in a more interesting way than Monster Train did. And I
Hmm.
think we saw a pretty good amount of Monster Train, but I think for me, and that's why I'm excited to eventually get to Monster Train 2, I hear that game kind of comes together in a more interesting way. Um, but yeah, I'm with you. I feel like Wild Frost is over Monster Train.
Yeah.
Is Wild Frost better than Risk of Rain? Here in the top 20.
Mm.
Wild Frost has more depth, I think. That might kind of knee jerk reaction here.
Yeah, I think so. And Risk of Rain is another one of those games that does not teach you a thing and then just kicks you in the teeth straight
That's
away
right.
as well.
Good luck. Game gets harder the longer you
And
play. Hurry, hurry.
also it lies.
That's true. Um, I love Risk of Rain. That's like a top 10 roguelike of all time for me personally. But I can step back and look at some of its faults and some of its issues. And I think Wild Frost, at least with the benefit of time, is an easier, not an easier, a more approachable game. So with a
Hmm.
tutorial, and that's great.
Yes.
Is Wild Frost better than Void Bastards?
I think I enjoyed playing Wildfrost more than I enjoyed what little I managed to play of Void Bastards because that was another game that I got to a point and it just hard locked me.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be the legacy of Void Bastards. Is like this was a really great game until I got to the halfway point, and then it got really mean, and then I had trouble progressing unless I started back over in a game that I was already starting back over in. That's such a weird game. Um, I I agree. I think Wild Frost is above Void Bastards here for me too. Is Wild Frost better than Neon Abyss? That's
I think I prefer Neon Abyss.
that was my gut reaction too. Of like Neon Abyss, uh, is just really solid. Um, in the same way that Wild Frost is, but I just have that gut check of like, no, I think that's where it stays. I think that's where Wild Frost stays. Um,
Yeah.
and
I think I prefer Neon Abyss over
yeah,
this.
yeah. And let's say top 20. This is the 73rd game that we have played. So top 20 out of all those is pretty dang good. So welcome to number 18, Wild Frost. Congratulations. Quick reminder here that our next game is going to be Maze Mice. That is available on PC at the moment. Hopefully, other things too going forward. That is developed by the solo dev that did Luck Be a Landlord. So if you're looking for something additional from them, that's going to be our next game here. Quick reminder here. Don't forget to check out the entire list of the best roguelikes of all time and links to the audio and video episodes for the main show and the ranking and all that stuff over at weroguelikeit.com. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening. We'll see you all next run. Bye.
Bye.